Hi, Dr. Gary here on the road. We are dental practice brokers nationwide. Today's topic is dental attorneys are essential to a successful
Hazard reported
deal,
ahead.
except for one flaw. We'll get into that. So we are now in 28 states doing dental practice brokerage nationwide. We have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, marketing director, and operations director. Now, we're always available to you 363 days a year from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. every single day except Christmas and Easter. Always available to you. Just give us a ring. We'll be happy to chat with you. Now, all the information you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes. It is not legal or business advice. If you're thinking about selling to a DSO, large corporate, call us, because we're dealing with them on an ongoing basis. That entire DSO world is changing radically. There's some DSOs are putting offers in, they can't get financing. One DSO, their stock went down to 0. Another DSO just did a merger and they're not buying any practices at all. Another one, which is a very large one, is no longer buying single practices. They have to have like 6, 7, 8 practices at once, the whole platform. There's 2 of them doing that now. Everything has changed because the interest rates went up. So when we work with DSOs, we're independent, of course, but often the DSO will pay our commission so that there's no commission to you. Also, if you work with us many times based on circumstances, criteria, we can get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So give us a call. We've done that a number of times, and we're here to help you. So you have to have dental attorneys. We've talked about this so many times. It is essential to have dental attorneys on a deal on 2 opposite ends, because chances are they know each other and they've worked with the bank before. So you have 3 professionals. That provides your best foundation. Well-known dental bank, dental attorney buyer, dental attorney for the seller. With those 3 foundation, it limits the problems. But the one fatal flaw that these dental attorneys have, that I've seen throughout all of them, and they mean well, believe me, but everybody's in this rush to close, which they should be, because you can't predict the future, especially now with the interest rates getting crazy. The one flaw is that there's no sense of urgency with the dental attorneys. No sense of urgency. It just kills me. But that's the way it is. There's no sense of urgency. They'll just put an arbitrary date down for closing. They don't care. It could be 2 months, 3 months from now. They want to get paid. They want to get the deal done. But they also have to protect you. And they're liable, too, if they give you the wrong advice or something happens. So have to be concrete contracts. And they're cautious because their license is on the line. I understand that. But as far as a sense of urgency, let's get this done tomorrow, because realize you as the buyer, when you're in that mode of going towards closing, at that point, every week is money in your pocket. You're losing if you're not in there. Every single week. So you've got to get to the point where you are really, really pushing to get this done, but you'll find the attorney is not in any rush. No sense of urgency. I mean, it is a flaw that they have. I find this through all of them. But the role they play is critical and essential. They can't just rush through things because you want to close. That contract has to be solid. The lease has to be solid. They've got to protect you. And if there's a problem in 20 years, all you have is the contract to go upon. So it has to be written by a well-seasoned dental attorney, which is critical. But as far as getting it done quickly, no sense of urgency, unfortunately. So just once you understand that, you'll be able to get through it. We're here to recommend some of the best attorneys. We don't get anything out of it. We just want the deal to go to closing. The problem is too much time on a deal, they fall apart. And you don't want that happening to you. So just listen carefully to these tapes. We're always doing another YouTube video tape. I think we're at over 315 now. We have over 6,000 views. I think we're approaching 7,000 views. We've had 350 podcast downloads. We hope you find this information rewarding and you learn something from it. As we've said many times, we don't have time to go into some fancy studios. We're just giving you like it is. Information right as it's breaking. Where the cops on the beat, where the reporters at the front lines at the war zone. As things are breaking, we're letting you know what's happening. All right, now we have new practice, I think 11 this month. We've had some big reduction on some practices that the doctors gave us the word, I want it sold immediately. Some of them had like a 50% reduction. So you may want to go, you'll be getting our download number of practices for sale. So get on those and read them, because we have big reductions, I think on 4 or 5 of them right now. So if you haven't signed up with us, call us and get on our mailing, our email blast list. All you have to do is sign the non-disclosure agreement, and we'll take it to the next level. All right? Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon, team. Bye.